something called love. It's no joke. It ain't no joke, baby. It's not something you can play with. So matters of the heart. It hurts so bad. Don't even try. Gives a broken heart the reason why you should.
Mommy, I told her that I could do it, but all of them said I couldn't do it and started abusing me, so I had to kick her. Mommy, she still tries karate to kick this girl away.
You did what? You kicked her? She saw you fought in school. Haven't I warned you not to do that?
Mommy, I'm sorry, but the girl is very troublesome. She's always picking on me. I had enough today, so I had to kick her.
Shame on you, Jill. I taught you karate, but I didn't say you should use it to fight anytime someone picked on you.
Shut up. You didn't teach me anything. I'm the one that taught you how to fight. You that can't teach me anytime someone pushes you.
Liar! That's a lie, Mom. Jill is always lying. Tell her to stop.
Mommy knows you're a coward, John. You never stand out to people. You always come on to me.
Will you stop that, both of you? Sit down. Jill, what's the matter with you? You're turning into a real wildcat. And you're even proud to open your mouth and tell me that you fought in school. Haven't I warned you about such behavior?
I'm sorry, Mom.
You had better be, young lady. I will not tolerate that kind of behavior from my children. Do you understand me?
Yes, Mom.
Hey, you.
Don't mind.
John. You will stop hitting your sister. Do you hear me? You will never hit any woman like that again. Alright? Your daddy's back.
Daddy!
Oh, how are you? Good. What happened in school today?
Nothing much.
What's happening here?
Nothing much. Just having chit-chats.
No, thank you. Carry on. So how's my little angel?
Jill, you are still eating. We're almost late.
Aren't you eating?
No, Mom.
Big boy, how are you?
What's happening now? Why are you not eating now?
I've already had my cereal.
When?
Mommy, you know my routine now. I wake up before everyone else in the house, come downstairs, have my cereal, make my lunch pack, then go upstairs and get ready for school.
That's bad habit, John. Mom says you should brush before eating.
The doctor says brush after eating.
It's a lie. It's brush before eating.
Brush after eating.
Hey. Both of you, there's no need to argue. Both of you are right. First thing in the morning, brush before eating. And last thing at night, brush after eating. Okay? Now hurry up and run along. The driver is waiting. You are late for school. Have a nice day, boy. Have a nice day, Angel.
Your children are a handful. Ha! Imagine having two more of such.
Why don't we think of doing just that? Seriously, Emma, let's have another set of twins. What do you say?
No problem. As long as you're the one that will do the conceiving and the pushing.
You know that I would if I could. You know I would do anything for you, don't you? But seriously speaking, let's have some more kids.
Not yet, Damien, please.
Why? John and Jill are 8 years old. What are we waiting for? It's about time we had some more.
Sweetie, I think those two are enough. I really don't want to have more. Really. Okay?
Okay. No problem. Anyhow, I would like you to give it a serious thought.
I know.
Let's go upstairs.
I do what?
What kind of question is that?
Can you leave me alone? Look who's talking. No, but I know it's flattering, but you told me you had an important meeting for 7:30. It's 8:45.
Okay, I will go, but
Okay.
consider it a date for tonight.
To do what now?
When I come back, I'll tell you what. Have a nice day. I'll see you.
All right, darling.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. It's only a foundation. It was a mistake.
Oh my God! Get your filthy hands off me! Clumsy fool! You have no idea how much I bought this blouse? And that wants $700. 2 years of your salary, you can't afford this blouse. Now you ruined it for me.
I'm so sorry. It's only a foundation. It can be washed out, madam.
I know it's only foundation, but a stain is a stain. And I do not associate myself with anything that has got blemish. Don't you know that? Cow!
Hello? Mother, you're overreacting. You are.
And you have the effort to argue with me? How dare you speak to me in that tone?
Please calm down, please.
Oh, can you imagine? Okay, shall I get the producer right now? Get the producer immediately. I will not condone any insolence from any of the staff. This is rubbish. In fact, from this minute this interview is over. I'm done with it.
Can you please stop? Please calm down. It has already been announced you're going to be on air today. And you can't afford to walk out.
I can afford to do anything I want. I agreed to this interview out of my own free will and I can damn well say no to it.
Hello people, are we ready to go? Makeup artist, are you through? Candy, are you ready?
What is the matter?
No, I am not okay. I am really pissed. I'm so peeved. Your makeup artist has totally spilt my mood. I don't think I can go ahead with this interview. Look at my dress. It's ruined.
Candy, please, I'm sorry. But the dress is still okay. You see, we can't afford to cancel this interview. It has already been scheduled. And your fans out there are waiting. Please, Candy. Please.
All right. Just for the sake of my fans, I will go ahead with the interview, but I refuse to work with this man. I want another makeup artist immediately.
Candy, that won't be possible because he's the only makeup artist we have around here. And it will take us time to get a new one.
Are you sure you want me for this interview or not?
Okay, I'm sorry. Just sit down and calm down, okay? I will get you another makeup artist, but meanwhile, let's finish with your hair, okay?
You better.
And you, Taye. What's the meaning of all this? Do you know how long it took me to get this lady on set? Oh, Taye, you are fired! Leave, pack your things and go. You are fired. Leave here, go. I'm packing it.
Hello. Okay, hold on. Let it go.
You know I do not pick up.
It's Emma.
Oh, okay. Hello, darling. I'm fine. Where are you calling from? Where are you? I'm at the studio at the moment. Oh, good. Let's wait for lunch. Oh, fine. Just like old times. Alright, darling, I'll talk to you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
So Candy, I'm sure we are ready for this interview. Sorry we can't go to the studio because the air conditioner is not working. But I've arranged a better place for us to do the interview. After then, we'll play the tapes back to you so that you can watch it, and if you don't like any part of it, we can cut it off.
The only area I don't like is the blemish on my brow.
In your film License for Nonsense, you played the role of the beach daughter of the vice president. And in some quarters there's been this talk that Candy didn't actually act. She was actually playing herself, true to type. So, what do you say to that?
Well, at this point in time, I must say they're very wrong. I mean, look at me. What, do I look like a bitch?
Candace Bassey. She can never change.
There's always this complaint that when they call your lines and when they see you on the way, you snub them.
Oh, no, I don't snub. No, see, I work all the time. You know how busy we are, and most of the time I try to explain to them that I'm busy working. But no, I love my fans tremendously. No, I don't snub them.
Yeah. So now let's go deeper. Let's talk about your love life. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
hold on. Who is the man in the life of Candace Bassey?
Well, when the time comes, you will know.
Oh, that is good. Now, how did you come into acting? You were just born and suddenly you became a superstar.
No, I wasn't born a star. There was this day I was having lunch with a friend, Yvonne, and this man walks up to me and he's like, he likes the way I look. That was a very pretty girl, and he liked my confidence and if I wanted to take part in his movie. And so I auditioned for the role, and out of 110 girls there, I was given the part. And because of my performance in that one movie, he gave me a role in his next film, and the next.
And the next. Good. We'll go for a break now. When we're back, you get right on with Candace Bassey.
Good evening, sir.
I'll thank you you're still around. And I'd like you to look at this letter and then report back to me tomorrow. By the way, what are you still doing? I thought you had gone.
I can't go home when my boss is still working.
Since when?
Since I discovered he's my Mr. Right.
And you're still playing these games. Why?
Darling, I'm not in control of my emotions anymore. Can't you see that?
Look. You better take control of your emotions because they're definitely going to get you into trouble one of these days.
In trouble? With you? Do I take that as a threat?
Take it as a last warning. Ada, look, I condone this nonsense from you because you're very good at your job. But I would like our relationship to remain purely professional. You're very beautiful, yes, but I'm not interested in you romantically. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Damien, darling, you can learn to be interested in me. Rome was not built in a day. Look, I'm very good at everything I do. And believe me, teaching.
Ada, stop! What has come over you? Apart from the fact that you're my employee, you're also my wife's very good friend.
Meaning that if I wasn't friends with your wife or you work at the beach house for us?
Never. married and I intend to remain so. I love my wife and kids, and nothing, I repeat, nothing will ever come between us. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now lock up and go home. And if this ever repeats itself, believe me, I will give you the sack. I don't care if you're the best public relations manager in the entire world. Yes, we have a good working relationship, but that's where it's going to stop. Work, work, and nothing but work. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly. Excuse me, Mr. Kapo. I want your signature on this document. I'm going out first thing in the morning and I will not be coming to the office.
I don't know how you go with all these adorations. Do you know that people practically worship you?
I know. What can we do? Comes with the job. Occupational hazard, I call it.
I don't envy you at all, believe me.
It's not that bad, Sha. Could be exciting sometimes.
I could do without such excitement, please. Just give me my old, boring life anytime, any day.
See? Sometimes I wish we could trade places.
Liar, liar, Candy. You know you like to be center of attraction, especially from the male adoration.
Beautiful women were meant to be admired by men. So when a man admires me, he's only doing what comes naturally. Aside from the fact that I enjoy it.
Candice Bassi. Whatever happened to modesty?
And that's in my dictionary, honey. Where is Yvonne? Where is Yvonne? She's taking too long.
You know your friend Yvonne and her work now. She cancelled at the last minute that she had to attend the seminar.
Oh no. Why? And I was really looking forward to three of us being together again. Crying out loud, it's been long. 10 years. Jesus, those good old days when we used to be so inseparable. It's amazing.
Yeah. And you know they used to call us the Three Musketeers in school.
Troublemakers.
You know, I just wish we could get together more often and relive those good old days. But the pressure of your work won't let you. That's the thing. You guys work too much.
We can't blame us, sweetie. Not all of us were lucky enough to get married to a millionaire.
Meaning what?
Meaning we can't afford to sit down at home and be housewives. We have to go and fend for ourselves.
Candy, I don't like that one.
Sorry. That's a girl, put your legs again.
Better be joking. I'm joking. Yeah, but really, it's plenty. Especially you. Your own work is too much now.
Mine is not as bad as Yvonne's. At all.
That's true. It's scattered. It's true. It's scattered.
Hey.
You know,
Fan.
A fan. And you're flirting so shamelessly with him.
What's wrong with flirting anyways? It's healthy. You should try it sometime.
It's healthy. I am married, for Christ's sake.
Please tell me something I do not know. The better.
Yes.
What is it called again? Secret lovers or eating the forbidden fruit?
God, Candy.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
Hey, God. How does Timmy cope with all of this?
Timmy, darling. Temi loves me, so he has to deal with it.
Candy, you're taking that guy for granted. He could just surprise you one of these days.
Arnold surprised me. It's really the only surprises I get from Arnold are gifts. Gifts and more gifts.
He's human, Candy. You're being linked with one man after the other in the press. And if I know my friend very well, you're having flings with some of them.
Don't worry about your friend. Arnold. He's my man. He's not going anywhere. September we'll be married, trust me.
I hope so for your sake. Because believe me, that is the best guy I've seen you with. And please, for God's sake, Candy, don't push him into another woman's arms, okay?
Lie. Temi is too faithful. Lie. He won't try it.
Don't be too sure about that, oh. You know men.
You don't believe me? Okay. I'll prove it to you.
What?
Let's push him into the arms of another woman.
You did, Chris? What's wrong with you?
It's true. If he falls, I give you 100,000. And if he doesn't, you owe me.
Candy, what are you saying?
In fact, the more I think of it, the more exciting I'm. So let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, it's fun. Please, I want to prove that he loves me, okay?
Okay. Good. Okay. Hey, wait. If anything unexpected happens, no blame me.
With who, Temi? I trust my man and I will prove him to you. Don't worry. Okay. Now, who do we set him up with? It has to be somebody he doesn't know, so he doesn't leak her to us.
But Candy, I can't think of anyone that would agree to such a crazy plan.
I have the perfect person. Yvonne.
I don't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing. Have you lost your mind?
No, let's just say I am trying to add some excitement into your life, girl. Honey, from the look of things, you really need it.
You're very stupid for making that kind of a statement. What is the meaning of that?
There's no need to take offense when you know what I'm saying is the truth. I mean, Yvonne, right from school days, you've always been a bore. All you've ever known are your books, and more books. Right now, I'm giving you an opportunity to taste the other side of life, the good side of life. Don't tell me you're going to say no.
Candace, if seducing your boyfriend is your idea of a good side of life, then you have definitely gone round the bend. You have a warped sense of humor, you know. Don't make me think this is what the entertainment industry does to people.
No, okay, listen. On a more serious note, alright? Think about this offer. Why don't you look at it from the funny and exciting part of it? And besides, you and I know that Tim is a very handsome man. And any woman will give an arm and a leg to go out with him. So I really don't know what your problem is.
Now, look, this has gone far enough, Candace. We haven't seen each other now for about a year. And then you walk into my house this beautiful afternoon to give me this ridiculous offer. If we were not best of friends, I would have walked you out of my house right this minute, star or no star. Okay?
Say something. We're in this together, aren't we?
Oh, and you, Emma. I am so disappointed in you. Come on. How could you? How could you join in this kind of a plan, huh? I've always known that Candace has a lot loose in her head. But I never knew that she transferred this madness over to you two. Come on! Emma, this is immoral. This is unfair. For heaven's sake, this is absolutely
okay,
absurd.
alright, whatever. That was the theatrics, alright? Yvonne, we all know you don't have a boyfriend. I'm giving you a lifetime opportunity to feel like a woman. And what are you doing? It's the truth. I don't know which kind of opportunity will come over to her again.
Candace, why don't you take your stupid opportunity and go right out to hell? Huh?
Are you asking me out? Me? Come on. The biggest manager has ever had out of your house.
Get lost.
I take a joke. Why is she such...
I told you she won't budge, didn't I?
Don't worry, she'll agree. What is it? She just needs some fine tuning and I'll do it. Don't worry. She'll be fine.
But Candy, I don't understand you. Do you love Timmy at all?
More than you can imagine, yes.
Then why are you insisting on this game?
That's exactly what it is, a game.
A dangerous one if you ask me.
It's pretty safe to me. I just want to know if Timmy really loves me. Before I say I do, it's important to me. And she will help me out. Don't worry.
This is all about emotions. So hard. All I see is complications. Then why? Ooh, maybe it's the game we play.
Hi, sweetie girl.
Oh, hi. Are we celebrating?
Yes, we are.
Way. Okay, so what's the occasion? Is it my birthday? It's not. Was it yours? No. Did you
We're
get a promotion?
celebrating. No. We're celebrating love. The love you and I have for each other. L is for you. Look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. And E is even more than I can dream. That's love, baby.
What have I done to deserve you?
I think I should be asking that question. I celebrate every moment we spend together. I thank God for bringing you to my life. There's no me without you, baby. I love you.
My sister, that's why I see her.
Are you going to accept his proposal?
No. I don't feel anything for him.
Hey, Ada. You never feel anything for anyone. Do you realize that time is going? And you're not exactly a spring chicken, you know. So you'd better start feeling something for one of these your suitors. And I think you're getting too selective.
I know. But you know, it looks like all the interesting guys are married. What do you want me to do? Be a second wife?
I am sure that if you looked at these men, you would find at least one who has the qualities you want in a man.
How work was good. I see you have a visitor. Ada, how are you?
You know, I was just telling her that she should just try and settle down. I mean, she's being too selective now. She should settle down. What do you think?
I think it's none of our business what Ada does with her life. She's an adult. She knows what she wants.
Honey, Ada is my friend, and I'm just being concerned.
Emma, you know, I'm in love with someone. But right now he's not available for me.
So why don't you just move on?
I can't. Because I believe that one day he'll realize how much I love him. And he'll come back to me.
Honey, please get me a glass of water.
Okay.
What game do you think you're playing?
I don't understand.
What are you doing in my house at this time?
Emma is my friend. And I stopped by to see her from work. Do you have a problem with that?
Look, I don't know what your game is, but believe me, whatever it is, you're headed in the wrong direction. And I'd rather sack you than have you cause confusion in my house. Do you hear me? Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
I think I'll go upstairs and change and allow you girls to have a chat.
So, tell me, who is this person that is not responding to my dear friend?
Hi, honey. I'm on my way.
Are you off?
Yeah. You have a nice day.
You too. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Honey, I forgot. Please prepare something nice. I'm expecting a guest from the US.
Which guest?
My friend Bill.
Yeah.
Yep. He's coming in today.
How come you didn't mention him before?
I'm sorry, it completely escaped me. But I might as well tell you, since you'll be spending a little time with us, at least until he's able to gather himself together.
He's staying?
He's been in the jail in the US for 7 years. He just got released and decided to come back home and start life all over again.
And he chose you for his starting point? Damien, haven't you heard it is dangerous to harbor criminals?
He's not a criminal. I think he just got led into a deal that backfired and, you know.
That was his story. Do you know the real story?
Honey, he's my friend. We used to be best of friends in school, and then he left for the US and we lost touch. One of these times when I visited, I ran into him and we exchanged cards and addresses, but I didn't get in touch with him. One day he just called me and said he was in prison and that I should be praying for him. Thereafter, we kept communicating and then lost touch again. And then he called me last month to say that he was being released from jail and that he would like to come back home and, you know, start life all over again.
And in your usual manner, you offered to help him. Doesn't he have a family? Why must it be you? Why?
Honey, like I said, he's my friend. I'm just trying to help him pick up the pieces of his life.
Damien, I don't like this, so I don't like the sound of it. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything more on this issue. Well, as your wife, I'll do my duty and make him as comfortable as I can.
Thank you.
Why are you laughing?
That's one of the things I love about you. Your wonderful nature. Thank you.
Okay.
Prepare something nice.
I will.
I'll call you, okay?
Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Hey, Candy. Hi, how are you? This one that you're calling me. Hey, hello. I hope it is not to continue that rubbish you were talking to me about last week. Look, Candy, I'm an extremely busy person, okay? And I'm certainly not the best candidate for this sick game you want to play on an innocent man. Look, if you don't have anything more important to tell me, then you should stop calling me. Okay? Yeah, you have a wonderful day. Bye. Chick.
What is wrong with you, Candy? What is all this madness? For Christ's sake, why are you hounding my life?
Because you're the best candidate for this venture.
And how many times am I going to tell you that I'm not interested in this venture of yours? I mean, Candy, don't you even look at someone before you offer them to do something? Do I look like the kind of girl that's going to be interested in this thing you're asking me to do?
That is exactly what I'm trying to rectify. Yvonne, you are too serious. Right from school, you've always been antisocial. You need to loosen up a bit. Come on. Look, if you go on like this, I'm sorry, but you're going to end up an old, frustrated maid.
And how is that supposed to be your business?
Well, I'm your friend.
Look, Candy, right from school, you have been known for your stupid pranks. For God's sake, we're adults now, girl. How long is it going to take you to realize that, huh?
All right. Be like that, then. At least I tried to be a friend. Nobody will say I didn't try to get you out of your shell and give you a man.
Candy. And whatever makes you think I couldn't get a man even if I wanted to?
Where from? The internet? Honey, at this rate, the only person you are going to entice is not your professor.
Really? Don't start something you're not going to be able to end. I might surprise you.
Then why don't you do that? Surprise me by seducing Tammy and let's see if he falls for you. That's the only surprise I want. I mean, that's the whole idea. It's just a game.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good.
So what's the bet?
100,000 naira each for you and Emma if he falls. But that isn't going to happen. So at the end of the day, you and Emma will be owing me 100,000 naira each.
Okay. That's all right. I mean, so you're not going to have to hand me again, right?
No, but that isn't all. I have to teach you how to do this thing. Like we both know you're a novice. Come with me.
So he's arrived? Who's bringing him? The driver. Don't worry, everything is ready. Everything. Where is it?
He's here.
Okay, take his things to the guest room. Jesus!
Emerald?
Emerald? Emerald?
William, is it really you?
Yeah.
The same bail my husband is expecting.
The one you abandoned in the United States. Yeah.
So you're alive? I thought you had died in the blast.
You wish! But I'm here in flesh and blood. The evil that you did to me back in the States is now here to live with you.
What are you talking about? Don't you dare act like the victim after what you did to me in America. Don't you dare!
You couldn't have waited to find out what happened to me. Stormed out at the very first sight to God knows where. And now you tell me that he thought that I died in the bomb blast? Is that what you wish for me? You want me to die?
The point is you eloped with Annette to San Francisco. You were together when her apartment was bombed. She died in the blast. I thought you died too. Why did you tell me you were alive?
How would I have known where to find you? How would I have known? Disappeared at the very first sign of trouble. I thought marriage was for better or for worse. But mine is different. Yeah, mine is different. But I must congratulate you, baby. You really did very good for yourself. Really good. From Emerald and now to Emma. How convenient.
Well, I don't believe you're talking. You have the audacity to talk like this after what you did. Anyway, this is not the place, not the time to talk about it, okay? It's my husband's house.
I'm your husband too! So I demand right here and now an explanation from you about this whole thing.
I'm your husband too.
Okay, fine. Alright, we'll talk, but not here and not now, please. I can't spring this up on Damien now, and my children are too young.
You got children too? You got kids now. Interested, Emerald. This is getting very interesting.
My name is Emma, not Emerald.
I'm married Emerald and not you!
I am not your wife anymore!
I can recollect giving you a divorce way back in the States. Because I got all the papers. All of them. Right here.
Stop it. Just stop it, William! I will not let you come in here and destroy a life I've succeeded in building for myself!
A life built on a false foundation will always fall. A life of lies, cheating, and deceit will always crumble. Tell me something, Emerald. Does this man know about you and I back in the States? Does he?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you doing?
So he doesn't. This is getting more and more interesting. You know, like the movies. Just like the movies. I can't wait to see how this movie is going to end. I really can't wait. So I had to catch up with some sleep, man. But it's good to be here.
Yes. Back home. Sorry I couldn't come to the airport to pick you up. I had a lot to do in the office. But I hope the driver got there on time.
Oh yeah, he did. You know, though I didn't recognize him, but he was able to tell I'm the one. So we got back in time.
Okay. I must say, you look good.
After spending time in prison. Well, David, really, you've done so well for yourself. I mean, you got a beautiful place here.
Well, I might have built it, but my wife did the interior decoration herself.
For real? Say, man, exquisite. I mean, she's got excellent taste, man. I mean, look at this whole place, so exquisite. And your wife is beautiful, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. What are we having?
Looks like some yam.
Hey, you're a soothsayer.
Are you coming to join us? Okay.
Well, here you are.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. After you.
After you.
Boy.
Hey, baby.
Candy, where are you coming from?
I went for a rehearsal.
For which production?
What is this? An inquisition?
Candy, don't even try to use that tone of voice with me. Where the hell are you coming from at this time? And don't give me that nonsense about rehearsals, because you and I know it's a bloody lie.
What has come over you, Timmy? I mean, since when did you become my guardian angel?
I'm your fiancé. I have every right to know your whereabouts, especially when you're not shooting.
Oh, well, thank God you said fiancé and not husband. You don't own me yet.
You live in this house, so I have every right.
Oh, okay, so it's about the house now. Are we forgetting that I own a house as well? Fine, if staying here is a problem, I'll just take my things and scrap.
Come back here! Candy! If you move an inch out of this place, consider this relationship over.
Is that a threat?
No, baby. It's a statement of fact.
I'm sorry. Sorry now. I'm sitting down now. Come now. Sorry. I'm sorry now. I'll cry then.
Honey, I know you're a star. Yes, I know it. But you must realize you're a woman. And I hate it when you act up, like you're doing now.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but you have to learn to trust me, Timmy. I love you very much, and there's no need for you to suspect my every movement.
I'm not suspecting your move. I'm not. Baby, no. Not. All I'm saying is, when you're coming home late, nothing stops you from calling me. Just pick up the phone and dial. That's all. Okay, baby.
Okay. So, you know what? From now on, I promise I will call you every 30 minutes.
No! What do you mean? No, don't even start again. What do you mean? 30 minutes for what? Me? Come on, baby. I deserve to be called every second.
Have you started acting?
Alright, that's my girl, okay? That's sweet.
You obviously missed it.
Of course I did. So. Okay, baby?
Come with me.
Alright.
What are you doing here and why are you looking at me like that?
Admiring my wife is not a crime, is it?
William, stop it. Just stop it. Look, I don't know what your game is, but whatever it is, believe me, it will not work.
I got no game plan coming back to Nigeria. All I came here to do was to pick up the pieces of my shattered life. God was kind to me and brought me face to face with my long-lost wife.
I am not your wife anymore!
Hey, screaming on top of your voice is not going to change the fact that we were married in Dublin. For all the years we lived in the United States of America, I never divorced you, so you are my wife.
William, please leave me alone. Why don't you find somewhere else to move to? Just pack your things and go.
How do you expect me to just leave you now that I found you?
But for the past 8 years, you forgot that, didn't you? If you hadn't seen me now, would you have remembered me?
Listen to me, Emerald. For all the years that I was in prison, I never forgot you, baby. I thought of you all the time. The thoughts of you kept me alive. The hope that I'll see you someday sustained me. Otherwise, I would have gone crazy in prison. I just can't.
You can and you must. William, I will not let you destroy my life once again. You walked out on me in New York, took off with another woman, and left me stranded.
Don't you dare! Don't even go there! We had an agreement, and you were part of that arrangement. My marrying Annette was for our convenience. I needed papers, my dear.
Did you have to move in with her? Did you?
Oh, yes, I had to. How was I to explain that we are legally married if I don't live with her? What will I tell Social Security people if they come to our apartment in the night and they don't find me there? I needed the green card, baby. I needed it to make it easy for you and I back in the States.
People marry every day for papers, but they do not have to live together. You practically moved in with Annette. Both of you were living together like man and wife for real. And then the next thing I heard, she had died in the blast that hit her house. What was I expected to do? What?
You were supposed to find out the truth about what happened in that flat. Not to run into the arms of the next man that came down the line who turns out to be my friend.
I did not run into anybody's arms. I did not know that the man was your friend. He came to America shortly after the blast. I bumped into him and one thing led to the other and the rest is history.
Yeah. Yeah, now I know how you really looked for me, my wife.
Put yourself in my situation. What would you do? You abandoned me for another woman. I don't even know the kind of marriage that we had. You would just come to me for just one night and then run back to Annette in San Francisco. Then 2 weeks after the last time I saw you, I heard that you had died. The worst part of it is that you never introduced me to any member of your family. Not in Dublin, not in America, not even in Nigeria. Who was I supposed to go to? What was I supposed to do? Sit and mourn you forever?
Well, what are we going to do now?
Just go and pretend you never saw me. Just leave. Please.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Emerald, do you realize that I still love you?
Hey. William, why do you want to complicate my life now? Why? But why don't you just let sleeping dogs lie? Hey, just go.
I'm sorry, Emerald. This dog is wide awake, and nothing is going to make it fall asleep. Nothing. So you go think about it all day. Nothing.
So what are you going to do now?
Candy, believe me, I don't know. I just don't know.
Let me even ask you.
Which of these men do you like?
Candy, of course I love my husband.
Your husband, okay. Which one?
Candy, are you mad? This is not a joke now. What's this?
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I mean, they're both your husband, whether you like it or
William
not.
is no longer my husband. And I think the law states that if you've been separated for over 5 years, the marriage is automatically annulled.
Agreed, but you guys were not separated by choice. He was in jail.
You know what? I think I wasted my time coming here to talk to you about this. Because you're not helping me at all, Candy. You're not helping me.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. What? You want me to tell you that William is no longer your husband? I can't do that. I'm not an expert in these things. You need to talk to a lawyer. Bro, if you ask me, you should tell Damien about it.
What?
Yes, I'm sure both of you can work out something together.
Candy, how can you even suggest that? He's going to ask me why I didn't tell him I was married before.
Ha! Why didn't you even tell him you were married before?
Because I did not think it was necessary. I thought Bill was dead and there was no point mentioning it anyway.
Okay. Well, as you can see, nothing is hidden under the sun.
Okay, leave me, Jare. Is it everything that you tell me? Look, if you don't want to help me, I'll sort it out myself somehow.
It's not like I don't want to help you, but I really don't. Okay, anyways, I trust you. You will take care of this. You're a strong woman. Please, let's change the topic to something more lively. Tomorrow is the D-Day.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. And we have it all planned out. 100,000.
I hope this is not backfire. I'm
backfire to win. Trust me.
It won't be funny.
This is... Yes. So... Anyway, tomorrow is the day, and we have it all planned out.
This is all about emotions, the heart. All I see is complications. Then why? Maybe it's the game we play. This is just insane. A shame. A shame. If you really must know, I am flesh and I am blood. I am blood. With me, don't toil with me. I'm only human.
Yeah, that's it. So you go ahead and do the rest, okay?
Uncle Bill, are you still going to play football with me when I finish my homework?
Sure, I promised you, didn't I? I don't go back on my words.
Cool. I'm almost done.
Make sure you get the answers correct, otherwise no football today.
I'll get them right, Uncle. I'm an intelligent boy.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
Stop that, both of you.
Mommy. I didn't know you're back.
Yes, I am back. And I don't want any shouting or fighting today, okay?
Yes, Mom.
Welcome, Mommy.
Thank you, darling. How are you? Why don't you take your homework upstairs and then take your siesta so that...
But Mommy, Uncle Bill is going to play football with me when I finish my homework.
After your siesta.
But Mommy...
John, go upstairs now. What did you say, John?
I said I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, darling. William, I will not have it. I don't want you near my children. I will not let you come into my house and take over or turn everything upside down.
Hey, what's the matter with you? I was only trying to help the kids with their homework, that's all. Why are you upset with me?
Stay away from me. And stay away from my children, or you will not like the consequences.
Good actress.
Candace, where are you? I've been here for 2 hours now. No, what do you mean you're in a meeting? Give me one reason why I shouldn't be angry, huh? Listen, this is the 3rd time you're doing this. Don't sweetheart me.
Hello?
How can I help you?
On the contrary, I'm the one that can help you with something.
Something like what?
Huh. I overheard you arguing on the phone. Obviously, someone just disappointed you. Well, I could replace her.
Didn't your mother tell you listening to other people's conversation was bad manners?
Well, and she also taught me to help people when I find them distressed. And obviously, you're distressed right now.
If you're looking for someone to pay for your drink, no problem. Just call the waiter and I'll do just that. Get yourself out of my table, please.
Look,
get yourself out of my table!
What do you mean you're backing out?
I can't do this anymore, Candace. I can't. Look, this is not me. This is not me. I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Yvonne, that was not the deal. I mean, you barely started the game and you're backing out? What are you, a coward?
Look, you can call me anything you want, okay? I mean, think about the embarrassment your boyfriend is meting on me. Me! Okay, you win. Your boyfriend does not have eyes for any other woman. You win.
Oh, no. We can't conclude that on just one try. We need to test him again.
What is wrong with you, Candace? Are you possessed or something? Why are you so obsessed about this game anyway?
Listen, I am going to be marrying this man. And I really need to know if he truly, truly loves me. Please.
Love? Candace, a man might love you and still cheat on you. It is in their nature to cheat. Men cheat all the time. This game is not going to prove that to you. Why don't you stop when you still can? Well, that's just what I think, actually.
You know what? I think the problem is with you. You're scared you might fall in love in the process, aren't you?
Candace, now I know you are truly sick. And you need a doctor, believe me. I could recommend one.
Yvonne, I am not sick. All right? I'm only excited. This is so much fun. I don't know why you're being a wet blanket. Come on, cheer up. Let's do this.
Fun? Don't play games with people's hearts, Candace. It is not right.
So you are afraid of falling in love?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then go ahead with the game to prove you are not scared. You're not scared?
Okay. I will go ahead.
Good. Now we're talking. So, let's go ahead with plan B now. How do I put you guys together again? I can see he's... Okay, this other side isn't working. Let's...
Do you know there's something called love? It's no joke. It ain't no joke, baby. It's not something you can play with. So matters of the heart. It hurts so
I'll pay.
Excuse me?
I said I'll pay.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Don't mess with me.
I said no thanks.
Hello?
Hey, what was that about?
Well,
Aren't you the same lady I met at the restaurant last week?
yeah. You have good memory. That's true.
What is the problem? Or are you just naturally a nuisance?
Well, none of the above. I mean, on the contrary, I like you. That's all.
In other words, you're chasing after me?
Well, not exactly. But would that be bad? I mean, come on. Don't you find me attractive?
On the contrary, I find you very attractive. But I think it's in bad taste for a woman to be chasing after a man so blatantly.
Well, look, obviously you're from the old school. I mean, this is 2004 AD and not 2000 before Christ. I mean, so you need to listen up, man. Things have changed.
And I refuse to change with it. You see, I am old school. I believe in a man chasing after a woman, not the other way around. Besides, I'm engaged and about to be married. So sorry, darling. This door is shut. Try the next door.
This is all about emotions. The heart. All I see is complications. Then why? Maybe it's the game we play. This is just insane. A shame. A shame. If you really must know, I am flesh and I am blood. I am blood. With me, don't toil with me. I'm only human. I can tumble, I can fall. Don't mess me the way I feel. Do you know there's something called?
That's my girl. I can see you're warming your way into the game already.
No, not exactly. But at least we spoke for 5 minutes today.
See, it's fun. I told you.
Now, isn't that something? No, he's still not interested. In fact, he said he's engaged to be married soon. And I guess he's talking about you. I know.
Anyway, just keep me posted on reports on your progress and every other thing. Meanwhile, I'll let you know tomorrow where he'll be to lock him up, right?
What? You think I can lure him to bed?
No, I am eager to know who would win this bet. I have to prove my point. You guys.
I see. We'll see.
Alright, no problem, girl.
Well, you better start getting your 100 grand ready.
Okay.
Because right now, the game is just about to begin.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll talk to you soon, alright? Alright, take care of yourself, Candy. Bye.
Hello, darling.
Hi, girl.
How was your day?
Cool. And yours?
So. I didn't go anywhere though. I just stayed home. Cleaned the house, did your laundry, cooked your favorite meal.
Oh, yeah? Coconut rice?
Yep, you bet.
Oh, that's my girl.
I knew you'd like that.
I see you're beginning to practice on how to become a good housewife.
I am practicing to become your wife. not a housewife. You know I won't stop working, don't you?
Whatever. Whatever. Provided you are Mrs. Candice Temisan Omoife. You bear my children, and you've been there for me. I'm cool.
If I'm doing all that, when do I get to work?
Okay, we'll say we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh no, let's cross it right now. It's not when I get married to you tomorrow now you say I should stop acting, and you know I won't, because I love what I do. It's the truth.
So why don't we go and demolish the coconut rice? And then? Afterwards, we demolish some other things.
There's nothing else to do.
Just help me out, baby.
Jim here?
Oh yeah, I just registered.
not sorry. Sorry. You could have caused an accident there.
I'm sorry.
This is a calculated attempt to get my attention. And you know something, lady? You have my full attention now. What exactly do you want from me?
Have lunch with me.
Good. Where do you want to go?
Drive behind me and I'll take you where I want to go.
My treat or yours?
My treat, of course.
Fine. Nice name. So, tell me, Yvonne, what made you single me out of all the men in this town?
I don't know. I guess there's just something about you that intrigued me, that's all.
Really? I wonder what that something could be. I mean, that will make you throw the caution to the wind and chase me so blatantly. Don't you have shame?
Can we change this line of conversation, please?
Oh, I see. So you can actually be embarrassed after all. You do have shame. Alright, I'm sorry. Let's talk about something else, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So...
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your food?
Yeah, it's nice. So where do you work?
I'm a stockbroker.
Stockbroker? Thanks for the meal.
You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. But you were good company, you know.
You're a good company too. You're actually a very nice girl. Please, cut down on the manhunt, okay?
I wasn't on a manhunt, I was on a U-hunt.
Right. Thanks for the flattery anyway.
Okay, so, do you like to see me again?
No.
No? I thought you said I was good company.
Yes, I did.
So?
But, like I told you, I'm attached. Maybe if I wasn't, I probably would, but I'm engaged and off limits. I'm sorry.
Alright then. So. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too. Yvonne, you're a very beautiful girl, okay? But I'll call you anyway.
A beautiful woman is chasing you all about town, and you're turning her down.
Exactly.
Are you out of your mind?
Are you saying I should have taken up the offer?
Well, it's not like you need my consent exactly. I mean, you're a man. And I know most men would not refuse such an offer.
Well, I refuse it. I don't play that kind of game.
Are you sure? Really? If you go ahead, I mean, I would definitely...
What are you saying? If I was interested in the offer, I wouldn't have told you in the first place. Haven't you considered that?
Well, you never can tell with you, man. You guys are very unpredictable.
Help! Just shut. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So every other woman is not an issue. I will never give you up for any other person. Okay?
Okay. I love you too. But if she's prettier than you, can as well consider.
No, she's beautiful, but you are beautiful.
Is this all I'm getting for breakfast?
What more do you want?
2 slices of bread and a boiled egg is not my ideal of breakfast. You know that. You remember that I like my breakfast heavy. Quaker oats, sausages, the works, everything.
I don't remember any such thing.
Emerald. Has Damien gone to work?
Yes, my husband has gone to work.
Sit down, baby, let's talk. I mean, talk to me for once. You know, talk about good old times we had back in the States. It was good then, baby. Come on, sit down, let's talk about the past.
William, I would prefer it if you just leave the past buried, okay? Your chapter in my life is closed forever.
And you are afraid that if you open it, you will still discover that you have feelings for me.
Whatever feelings I have are for my husband and my kids.
Baby, you sound as if you're trying to convince yourself more than me. Who was this artist, songwriter who wrote, what's the lyrics now? First cut is the deepest. Remember? Yeah, I know you remember. You loved me first, before anybody. And I know you still do, baby. Because I can see it in your eyes right now. Yeah.
Get lost.
Today I shed my tears, tears of yesteryears. Like the saying goes, I stand between the devil and the deep blue sea. Oh my goodness, what could I be thinking? Oh me, can't believe that yesterday is knocking, haunting me. If I could make a wish, I'd wish to disappear, to hide away from all the pain and trouble that I see. Now the table turns I find myself in disarray.
Penny for your thoughts.
God. You scared me. I thought you had gone out with Damien.
No, my appointment was rescheduled for tomorrow, so I decided to stay back home with you.
Look, William, I'm not...
Shh. Don't say anything. Just let it flow.
No. Please don't. This is not fair. Okay, I can't.
It was bound to happen, Emerald. It was really bound to happen. The bond between us was too strong. Very strong. I love you, my dear. You know I still love you, and I know deep down my heart that you love me too.
No. This is dangerous, please. My husband.
I am your husband too. Your first true love. Doesn't that count for anything? Huh?
No. William, please stop. Please stop.
Shh. Don't say anything, my love. We don't need words now, because no words can explain what we feel for each other. No words. Just give in to the feeling.
No, I've not forgotten. Yes, we'll be there by 1 o'clock. Okay, thank you. See you later.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Why are you dressed like this?
How?
Ada, this is an office and not a discotheque.
But sir, I don't see anything wrong with what I'm wearing.
Okay. Go back home and change into something more suitable. You know very well that we're attending a meeting today. And I wouldn't have you dressed like this in front of our prospective clients.
Okay. So, but why don't you come and help me change into something better?
Ada, behave yourself. It is too early to start playing these games.
Alright. I'll go and change into something better. What time is the meeting, sir?
1 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Wakey. Judging from that smile on your face in your sleep, that must have been some dream.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you want to tell me about it?
No, I guess I must have been very tired. Oh, God.
Anyway, are you too tired to attend the party?
Alright then, let's go get dressed, okay?
Are you alright?
Yes. Yes, I am. Why?
I don't know, you look kind of, funny.
No, I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm just tired, that's all. So, let's go. Bye, come on.
Go ahead, I'll join you.
Are you sure? Alright.
I don't have much to say. Just want to say a very big thank you to you all. Thank you to you all for taking time out to honor this post-award party. Like you all know, I have been given a prestigious award by the committee of the Fountain Club. And so I thought I should share it with my friends and well-wishers. Anyways, I'm going to use this opportunity to also thank the committee for picking me out. Well, to give this honorable award. Who else? Okay, yes, I have to say thank you to my, well, somebody very, very important in my life. Somebody who's been very supportive. My only sweetheart, Temisa Omoife.
I love you, but that don't mean that you should play with my heart.
Are you happy now?
How do you mean?
Don't pretend, Yvonne. I hate it.
Honestly, Timmy, I don't know what you're talking about.
You've succeeded in getting me addicted to you. Isn't that what you wanted?
Timmy, look. I didn't bargain for that. That's... Look, I just... You
just what?
Never mind. Goodbye.
Let's go first.
Stop it! What have I gotten myself into? Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ, help me. How could I do this? How could I let this happen? Christ.
Why does it always have to be this way?
What way?
Rushing off as quickly as possible whenever we finish making love.
Do you have a conscience, William? Not only are we doing this, we are doing it right under my husband's roof.
There ain't nothing wrong in making love to my wife. The only difference I see here is the roof. But you are my wife.
Don't start that again. Don't start.
Then talk to Damien. Tell him the truth and let's get on with our lives.
And what is the truth? What is the truth when my whole life is complicated and full of lies? What is the truth? Do you realize that
it's okay. Relax. It's okay. We'll take it one step at a time. I'll be patient. But please don't blame me when I get like this sometimes. It's because I love you. I love you more than anything else in the whole wide world.
I love you too, Williams. I do. And I never stopped. I don't know how to handle this mess. But believe me, Damien does not deserve this. He's been a wonderful husband and a good father. I can't do this to him. It's not fair.
Life is not about fairness. And the sooner you realize that, the better for you. It's okay, my dear. Don't get upset. It'll work fine, okay? It's gonna work out just fine, okay? Just fine. Believe me. It's alright.
Bill, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just a little bit tired, that's all.
Tired?
Yeah.
What have you been doing all day?
That's the point, man. That's the point. The fact that I'm doing nothing all day makes me tired. I wish Sapphire Oil will call me very soon.
I've told you not to worry. These things take time. But believe me, one of these days a job will come up.
Yeah.
Sure. In the meanwhile, just, feel at home, use any car in case you need to go anywhere. And Emma is here to assist you in case you need anything. Just ask. Okay?
Yeah, thanks, man. You're a great guy, you know, I appreciate that. Thanks, my man.
Well, that's what friends are for, to be there for each other in good times and in bad times.
Yeah.
Right, Emma? Emma. Emma.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm coming down with something. I feel a bit funny. Anya, I hope you don't mind. I want to join the kids upstairs. Would you help me with the dishes?
That's okay. Bill and I will take care of that.
Thank you.
Women, you can never understand them. And God knows we try.
Yeah. We sure try. We do.
Man, don't let this thing bother you. Just, eat.
What do you mean you don't want to talk about it?
Exactly what I said. I don't want to talk about it.
So what are we doing here? Are we here to sit down and watch ourselves drink? Yvonne, you're supposed to be giving us feedback and progress reports. But for days now, you have refused to fill us in on anything. And again, Tammy hardly spends time in the house, so really, I want to know what's going on.
Nothing. And please, can we have our drinks in peace?
No, we cannot, Yvonne. We cannot. Okay? We had a deal. You have refused to say anything, and I demand to know what's going on between you and my boyfriend.
Don't you shout at me, Candy. Don't. Don't ever try it. Don't! Because from the first time, I told you I was not in on this game. You insisted. You insisted. Alright? Now this whole thing is blowing out of proportion. You want to blame it on me. Why? What do you want me to do? What?
I don't know.
Have you slept with him?
Don't be ridiculous, Emma. Why would she sleep with him? Was that part of the deal?
Wait, let's answer the question now, sure?
Have you? Oh, you know what? I'm no more answering any questions from you guys. And from now on, I'm no more in on this stupid game anymore. Aight?
Candila, no? I want you, but you won't listen. I don't, 100K.
What stupid dude? There's no way I'm giving you a dime. Yvonne has refused to open her mouth until she talks. Anyway, I know my man. There is no way he's cheating on me. No way.
Hey, why don't we find out for ourselves? If she doesn't want to cooperate, let's find out now.
What is your own self? What is it? Why are you all of a sudden interested? What?
Maybe I want to see how the mighty have fallen.
That's how it goes, eh? Look who's talking. Your own marital problems, have you finished solving them?
My sister, I don't know. I don't. In fact, the thing is getting worse by the day. I'm so scared. I don't even know what to do. Eh? I don't know.
I don't even know why we women just cause problems for ourselves.
Do I know for you people?
Bill.
Yeah, you guys are having fun, eh?
Yeah, with my wife. I'm just trying to do her hair in my own way, if you know what I mean.
I see.
I didn't know you were indoors.
Been indoors since morning working on the computer.
Oh, I see. Have you had lunch?
I'm not hungry. Well, I'm not hungry. Thanks, man.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you too. Yeah, have fun.
Sometimes worry for Bill.
Why?
He's been rather restless for some time now. I just hope he finds a job soon.
I hope so too, really. In the best interest of my children. Whatever I do, I must put them into consideration, and I will never do anything to hurt them, never.
So what about me? Don't I deserve some happiness too? Listen, baby, I don't want to hurt your children, but I can't continue to live like this. So if you don't want to tell Damian the situation yourself, then I will.
No! You can't do that. William, let's just forget this whole thing, please.
So what about us? You want to pretend our marriage never existed? Listen, my baby, if you want to continue to lie to yourself about your life, I won't. Because very soon the whole world will know. They will know.
William, I love you so much.
Yeah?
But I cannot hurt a decent man. A man who's wonderful to me. A man
Listen to me, Emerald. I cannot give you up. Not again. And I don't care who gets hurt in the process. I must have you back again as my legal wife that you are. I can't
No, it will not work. William, please don't let me do this now, please.
What are you afraid of? The future? You think I cannot provide for you because I got nothing right now? So you want to hide behind the man's security because he's a wealthy man at the moment? Emerald. Why on earth do you want to bury the love that we got for each other? Why?
I don't know. William, I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Just hold me, please. Just hold me. Please.
Take it easy, Emma. These things happen every day. You just have to be careful how you play it, so it doesn't blow up in your face.
I'm so confused, Dada. What do I do?
You want my sincere advice?
I wouldn't be asking if I didn't want it.
Follow your heart. From all you've been saying, you seem to love Williams very much. Even more than your husband. Considering the fact that he was your first love.
No. But my children, they're my greatest concern. I can't do this to them.
Emma, they're just children. They can always adjust.
This is such a mess. Look, I love William, but Damien is good for me. He's more solid, you know. I feel like such a rat between the love of a good man. I mean, Damien is good for me. And if he ever finds out it's over, I'm finished. That I hope he doesn't find out, you know, because I want to stay with Damien. I want to be with him. I'll just ask William to forget this whole thing. That's all I can do, you know.
It's your life. Do what you think is best for you. I'm your friend. I'll always be there for you.
Could it be that I was so unlucky? Oh me, could I have known my past would come forth looking?
How can you do this to Damien? Are you a sick woman? I'm talking to you, damn it! Don't you have any answers? Don't you have any sense of decency? What legacy are you leaving for your children, you fool? Look. Look at you. Do you know that you're a fallen woman? Look at you. Just take a good look at you. Tell me.
To hide away from all the pain.
How can you face the world? How can you look your husband in the face every night that he comes back? How can you? If I could tell.
I see hopelessness, helplessness, and loneliness.
I don't know what you girls want from me, okay? I told you that there isn't any reason for you girls to come here. I don't have anything to hide. I already told you girls that I do not ever want to sit here ever again.
But that is precisely our point. Why?
And I'm not talking. But what is wrong with you, Candy? Huh? Why are you so obsessed with this stupid game, eh?
We had a deal. Okay, all of a sudden you're saying you're not going to take part in the game anymore, and we just want to know why. We need to know what went wrong, right?
I'll try to spare you the details, but since you insist on knowing, I'll tell you. Well, Candy, your boyfriend, Temisa, has fallen head over heels in love with me.
That is a lie. That is a big, fat lie.
I am not lying, Candy. I'm not. In fact, if I did not stop when I did, by now we'd probably be singing a different tune.
I Yvonne, what about you? Was there any danger of you falling in love with him? I told you. I warned you, did I not? You and your silly games. See next.
Yvonne is lying. Nothing is happening. Yvonne is only lying. She is trying to set a trap for Timmy. In fact, she's trying to trap my fiancé for me.
Candy, you still do not get it. I have told you, don't play with people's hearts like that. We're human beings. We're not pawns on a chessboard.
Huh? But if she had just kept to the rules of the game, nothing would have gone wrong. Okay, she was only supposed to play with Temisa, but as it is now, I think she's scheming.
Enough of that, Candy. Enough! Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and watch you insult me in my own house. Come on.
Oh, else what? What will you do? What will you do?
Fine, please.
Listen, girls, we're not supposed to be fighting about this. It's supposed to be a game. Right, if it's because of the money, then let's just leave the money now.
Who was even going to give a dime to this? To tiny bastard, bitch! No! It's not okay!
Don't you ever try it.
You hear me? Don't you ever try to insult me again, you idiot! No one's talking, you ain't tiny bastard! You're a fool, that's what you are!
Let me tell you, just in case you do not know, Candy. Candy, your boyfriend, Temisa, is going to be here any minute from now, okay? So if you really want to say him that, if you think I'm still lying, you can go and duck somewhere, okay, and see me and your boyfriend play.
There is no way. I'm staying here. I'm staying right here. I'm not going anywhere. Let's see. Bring out Temi. Go and bring out Temi. Let's see. What?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Like hell, I want to. I want to prove to you that she's lying. What is Temi coming here for? There's no way Temi is venturing into this house.
You wish. Oh my God. I'm so sure that is Temisa and my sweetheart. Yeah, I'm gonna go open the door. Wait.
What?
What if it's him?
What if it's him? Yeah, I know my boyfriend. She's you know she's mine. You know where she is. She's just there. She is.
What's the meaning of this, Yvonne?
Meaning of what?
Why are you avoiding me? You refuse to pick my calls. You don't call. What do you hope to achieve?
Look, Timmy, I really don't think that this is the right time or the right place for us to...
This is not the right place? In your room? Not the right place? When do you consider the right place? How long are you going to play with someone's emotion? You chased me so shamelessly? You let me fall for you and now you just want to kick me out like that? You're not going to let that happen. Do you understand? I'm not going to let that happen. I decide when this relationship will end. And right now, I'm not ready for it to end.
Timmy, please, can you go home? I'll come and see you at home later.
I'm going to ask you one question. And if your answer is no, I'm going to walk out that door and not bother you again. Do you love me? If your answer is no, I'm going to walk out that door and leave you alone. I want you to look me in the face and tell me no. I will walk out that door and not bother your life again. Honey, I love you. And I will not leave you. Okay? Yes, I know you're bothered about Candy and all, but don't worry. We'll sort it out. I'll find a way to talk to her, okay?
Why don't you just tell me now? Well, then tell me, Timmy, I'm listening.
What's happening here? Candy, what are you doing here?
Just when were you going to let the cat out of the bag? You today before?
There's something definitely missing here. What exactly is going on here? Emma, what are you doing here?
Me? You know, I think Candy's in the best position to answer that question. In fact, maybe I should leave you people to answer.
No! The three of you are up to something. And you better start talking, or God help me, somebody's gonna get hurt!
You are in no position to flex your muscles. You cannot threaten anybody around here, do you understand? Look at you, shameless thing. You profess your undying love for me and just one taste of loyalty, you
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about your betrayal. I'm talking about your lack of decency, your lying.
Just shut up, Candy!
Shut up. You started this whole thing in the first place. I wanted you to. But you will never listen. You play with people's hearts like... Are you God?
So, this is all a setup?
Look, I can explain what happened here, okay? Okay. Candy made us bet with 100,000 naira. In fact, both of them. Candy and Emma, both of them, forced me to come seduce you. That you will never fall for me because you are so in love with her. And I'm going to take the blame here, okay? Because I agreed. I agreed without thinking about the repercussions. I'm sorry.
So you won the bet after all? Huh? I became a fall guy for your stupid, sick games? I must congratulate you ladies for your ingenuity. But I am so disappointed that intelligent and beautiful ladies like you could stoop so low and become irritating and indulge in such frivolities. Candy, I know this is all due to your excesses. Your vanity knows no bounds. And you, Yvonne, to think that I could actually give you my heart. My heart. Not knowing you're a sneaky, slimy, slimy snake.
Oh God.
And you, Emma, I have nothing to tell you. I guess I deserve all this.
Jamie!
Leave me alone!
You're crying. Candy, you're crying. Candy. Superstar. She who must always be obeyed. Are you satisfied now, huh? Emma, are you girls satisfied? Shh. You know what? Both of you, get your stupid selves up my seat and get out of my room this minute. Get the hell out of my home! Now! Fine. Both of you, fine.
This is supposed to be happy. This shouldn't be happy. Yes, get the game! Just get the game! Yes, we want to go.
Well, congratulations, we've clinched the deal. Thanks to your brilliant presentation. But I'm just wondering if it was only due to your brilliant presentation or the fact that they were taken in by your sparkling beauty.
Does it matter what was responsible? The important thing is we got the deal. So can we celebrate?
Ada, behave yourself. Why are you still playing this game?
I will never stop. And I've told you that. Look, even if you sack me, I will still love you. Look, let's start this thing.
I can see that I have to do something about this your madness before you go completely bonkers. Please get out of here.
Where are you going? Where are you going? If you want to leave now, you will have to fish the key out of here.
Ada, this has gone far enough. Will you please open that door and let me out of here? Or I'll pick up my phone now and call security.
Call security? For a mere woman? What do you think I can do to you? Other than make sweet love to you.
Ada Jeremiah, open that door.
Are you getting honey?
Take your hands off.
Okay. The key.
What is the matter with you? Give me these keys. Get out of my sight. I hope you know this is your last day in this office.
I don't understand.
You are dismissed.
You can't possibly mean that. I'm too useful to you.
Oh, I see. Well, let me tell you something. I mean every damn word of what I've just said because I can see you have become quite unmanageable. I do not want to see you in this office again. Not even in my house, because at this rate you're going to corrupt my wife.
Hey! Which wife? That one? It's amazing you can't even see past your nose.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Look at you, Damien. I'm offering you pure, undiluted love on a platter of gold. Instead of you to accept it with gratitude, all you talk about is my wife, my wife, my wife. The so-called wife doesn't even appreciate it.
What did you say?
I said your so-called wife does not appreciate your undying love and devotion. And she's busy doing it with your friend, right under your nose, on your matrimonial bed, in the presence of your children.
Are you mad? Let me tell you something. I will take any nonsense from you, but I will not have you cast any aspersions on my wife. You hear me? If you try it again, I will kill you, and God help me, this is no idle threat. I want you to play your destiny within the next 2 hours. If I come back here and still meet you in this office, I will crucify you, and I mean that literally. Now get out.
You changed the locks?
Yes.
And you didn't tell me.
You're no longer wanted in this house. How many times will I have to tell you this?
Timmy, how long do you want me to continue to beg you? I told you I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was only a game. It was just a joke. But can't you take a joke? Alright, I promise I will never ever put such a stunt on you again. I promise. What do you want me to do? Crawl on my knees?
Even if you crawled on your knees till they went sore, I will not take you back. Don't you get it? You and your friends made a fool of me. That I can never forgive. Please, leave my house.
Timmy, I'm sorry. I really am. Don't let this thing cloud up your image. Remember what we used to share?
Which no longer exists, Candice. I'm gonna ask you for the last time, as a gentleman, leave my house.
Okay. I'll go. I guess you need some time to cool off, so I'll just let you be for now. But on a more serious note, Timmy, I'd really appreciate it if you stayed away from Yvonne. Because if I learn that you're sneaking around with her, both of you will really have it hot with me. I'm just warning you.
I wonder what's giving you all these airs. If I want to see Yvonne, there is nothing you can do about it. And you know what? I want absolutely nothing to do with either of you. You three are evil women. God. So get the hell out of my house!
I came to ask you to please reconsider, sir.
I'm sorry, Ada, my mind is made up. We can no longer work together for obvious reasons. I love my family so much, I cannot afford to have anything come between us. And we cannot continue working the way we've been doing.
Just like that? After almost 6 years of serving you, all I get is a sack?
Ada, you caused it. So please leave. I will make sure you get all your entitlements.
I guess it's goodbye then. But you know, if I were you, I will not take my allegations as the mere rantings of a deranged woman. I would look into it so as not to be regarded as a fool by all and sundry.
I'm beginning to lose grip of the situation. Listen, Emerald, we gotta talk to Damien. And we gotta talk to him today. You hear me?
I've made a decision.
You have? What is it?
I'm staying with my husband, Damien.
You don't mean that, do you?
Oh, I mean every word of it. And come to think of it, Bill, I was not in your agenda when you were coming. Whatever I do, my children must come first and their well-being. If I leave Damien now, I will destroy them and mar them for life. William, please, if you ever loved me, you would just walk away from me now.
Rubbish! You hear me? Absolute rubbish! You are my wife, so I'm not going to give you up for anybody. Not to kids, not to Damien, not to any bloody human being. You hear me? I loved you first, and that's why I married you. I want to get you back, baby, and I'm going to do that or I die trying. You understand that? You understand me?
William, you're hurting me.
Oh, my baby. I don't want to hurt you. You're my heartbeat. I can do anything for you. If I hurt you, I hurt myself. Tell me you love me, damn it!
I love you.
Say it like you mean it. Say it like you really mean it. Come on, remember back then in Manhattan, New York? You used to beg for it. You begged me with passion. Listen, baby. I want to hear that passion in your voice right now. I want you to assure me that you really love me. Baby, you know, I can do anything for you. Oh, I love you. If I hurt you, I hurt myself.
Where are my children?
They're still in school.
It is past their closing time, and you're here, necking with my friend in my own sitting room? You leave my children out in the sun so you can satisfy your insatiable sexual desire? Disgust me. I want you and this slimy bastard out of my house before I return.
No, Jimmy, please don't.
Let her be! What's the matter with you? If you want to hit somebody, hit me! Go ahead and hit me! It's all my fault!
You'll get your slimy, filthy self out of my sight. How could you betray me like this after all I have done for you? You ungrateful wretch. You slimy son of a dog.
You bastard! Slow down with insults, man! Slow down right now! And don't make me lose my temper because I'm trying so hard right now to control it.
You even have the nerve to open your mouth and utter such nonsense after you violated my wife?
I got every right to this woman as much as you do, over her.
What did you say?
You heard me. You heard me real good. I married her 11 years ago according to the laws of the Republic of Ireland. Lived there 3 years before moving on to the United States of America. And you know what? In America, I never gave her a divorce, not even one day. So tell me, man, what sin have I committed by kissing my own wife? Tell me.
I'm sure you're out of your mind.
Maybe. Just maybe. But I'm gonna give your wife our wife the opportunity, the honor of explaining herself to you. Because you guys have a lot to catch up on. And the kids. From all my calculations, those kids may as well be my children, not yours. You get that? They may be my kids, not yours. So think. They may be my kids.
I just don't feel right.
Baby, this is the situation, baby. Believe it.
Look, I just want to go home. I want to go back to Nigeria. I'm sick of it.
Don't
here.
sound so straight, honey. This is America, land of opportunity. Just be patient. Everything will be fine.
That doesn't mean you've seen it. So where could he be? It's been over 2 weeks since the bombing took place. We can't find him. His phone is switched off. What do you want me to
Just
do?
okay, think positive.
Why is this happening to me? Why?
What is it? Maybe we can go somewhere and talk about it.
So, that was exactly what happened. I never heard from William again after the bomb blast. I thought that he was dead. I couldn't reach any member of his family because he never introduced me to anyone.
You got married to me without telling me you were once married? Even if you thought your husband was dead?
Damien, please, I am sorry. I meant to tell you. I meant
when?
to...
You meant to tell me when? When we are old and grey? If you can keep such a secret from me, if you could keep such a secret from me, then you can kill. You have a wicked heart, and I cannot live with such a witch in the same house. Don't make me use force, but I will if necessary. Just leave my house. Right this minute, leave my house.
Damien, please. Damien, please think about the children.
Leave.
Think about the children. They're too young to be separated from their mother.
You should have thought of that before plotting your evil.
Hey, Jesus.
I don't want you near those kids ever again. You're not even allowed to go to their school and see them. Do I make myself clear?
Demi, you cannot separate the children from their mother. You cannot do this to me, Demi. Please,
Those children are mine. I don't know what went on between you and Bill, but those children are mine and mine alone. So don't even think of telling me that Bill is their father, because that story just won't wash. Don't make me use force against you, but I will if necessary. Just get lost. Leave my house before I squeeze the life out of you, because that's exactly what you deserve. Death. Woe unto you, Emma. Just go and join that bastard you call your husband.
Please. Please, I'm begging you, please. Oh, God.
Hello? Candy, what? Candy, what is this? Stop calling me! No, stop calling me! What's your problem? Ah! Listen, stop bothering my life! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Can't you get it into your head? No, you figure it out, baby! Stop bothering me! I hope you understand! God.
It's a broken heart. The reason why you
Where is my boyfriend, Yvonne?
Why would you come to my house to look for your boyfriend?
Please, Yvonne, don't even play smart with me. Just produce Temisa right now.
Oh well, Temisa is not in my house. And please, Candace, I would really appreciate it if you called me before showing up at my doorstep next time.
And I will appreciate it if you kept your filthy hands away from my boyfriend, Yvonne.
Whoa, Candace, you're really getting so far. You know, one of these days, I have a feeling I'm going to pull your hair right out of your skull.
Yvonne, I will be doing the hair pulling very soon. If you do not stay away from my fiancé. Are you hearing me? I am warning you.
Oh, Candace. You know, I strongly advise that you check yourself into a psychiatric hospital, because you're fast becoming a nutcase. I mean, come to think of it, if your relationship with your boyfriend has gone right over the bend, then that's not my fault. It's yours. You started this, remember? I mean, did you ever think that the whole world will bow at your feet and chicken simply because the superstar, megastar Candace Bassey has just sneezed? Girl, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but life doesn't start and end with the gospel according to Candace.
Yvonne, you can rant and rave all you want. But I am going to speak now and you will listen. Do not pull any more stunts with my boyfriend, because I will fight you. Yvonne, I will fight you and you will live to regret it. Do you hear me?
What are you guys doing outside here?
Man, I never pay me my money.
Sorry. No, but how much?
I missed you.
I missed you too.
When are you coming back, Mommy?
I'll come as soon as I can. Okay? Your daddy is very angry with me now, so I have to stay away for a while.
But why is Daddy angry with you?
It's a long story. But when you grow up some more, I'll tell you. Okay?
John, chill. Get into the car right now.
Don't take my baby.
Get into the car.
Oh God, Damien, you're hurting my children. It's not fair. Damien, don't do this. Damien, you're hurting my children. Don't do this. It's not fair. Damien, please. What did I do now?
Don't make me get a restraining order against you, because I will if you're not careful. I will get you arrested.
Arrested? Arrested for wanting to see my children. Arrested for wanting to feel the house of my children around me. David, when did you become so heartless? When?
Ever since you betrayed my trust and got into bed with my best friend right under my roof. Ever since I discovered that you're not a Jezebel. Ever since you debased womanhood by sleeping with a man right in the presence of my children. Ever since...
I begged you now, I've begged you, I've explained, I've tried, I've done everything.
And I'm not prepared to listen to your lies anymore, Emma. This marriage is over. Get that into your thick head and stay the hell away from my children. I'm warning you.
Your children? They're my children too. Why are you talking as if I didn't take part in bringing those children to life? Damien, whether you like it or not, I am their mother. And I will fight with the last drop of my blood. I will fight with every weapon that is available to me because they are my children and I will not lose them to anyone, not even you!
And I'm prepared for the fight, Emma. Weapon for weapon, word for word. Whatever means you choose, I'm equal to the task. Even if you try to pull the stunt about the children belonging to Bill. I will so expose you to the entire world and show them what a pathetic liar you are. Emma, I can be a wonderful man. But I can also be the meanest son of a bitch this side of the planet. You just try me. Come near my children one more time. And the battle line is drawn.
That yesterday is knocking, haunting me.
I'm not sure I want to expose my kids to that kind of ridicule.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know, Bill, I don't know.
I think going to court is the best option.
I can't win. The odds are against me. He's going to say I'm an unfit mother. Evidence of me committing adultery and the fact that I have absolutely no source of income. And then the issue of bigamy, which I am guilty of. I mean, however you look at it, I will lose.
You are too pessimistic, my dear. Listen, I think we got this situation under control. Because I believe that those kids are mine. You said you discovered you were pregnant shortly after you met him, right? And 2 weeks before I was arrested, I was with you. So the kids may be mine.
But how does that help me? I mean, this will just go on to prove my irresponsibility. And no court will grant custody of little children to an irresponsible woman.
You're not irresponsible. You're not. Listen, those kids, they need you as much as you need them. So you gotta fight for them. Use any means available to you. And I'm here to back you up. Okay?
But how did I get myself into this? How did I do this?
Wallowing in self-pity is not going to help you. Those kids, they need you as much as you need them. So let's swing into action right now. Yeah. Swing into action right away.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you and to find out how you're doing.
As you can see, I'm doing very okay. So you can go back to wherever you came from.
I heard you asked Emma to leave.
How does that concern you?
See, I wanted to know if you needed my help. You know, taking care of the children and all that. You know, being alone and all that isn't easy. Not to talk of taking care of 2 small children. But you see, I'm willing to forgive the way you treated me. Move in here and help you take care of the children.
I have heard about scheming women, but my God, you certainly take the cake. They say God created women and since then he has not rested, and it is true. How can he rest with shameless serpents like you prowling the face of the earth? Thank God I've been delivered from the clutches of all you daughters of Jezebel. Let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor and take your nasty skin body out of my sight now.
Well, nobody can say I did not try.
I am still not available.
Madam, you see what the defense counsel is going to. He wants to portray you as an unfit and an irresponsible mother. I know that's very dangerous.
I don't really care about all that. I don't care how dangerous it is. All I want is justice. Those kids are mine.
Justice? Have you considered the psychological trauma those kids are going to be exposed to?
That's exactly what I was afraid of. But I want my children. I can't give them up. Look, I don't care how. I don't want to know how it's done. I just want my kids back.
Madam, you really want those kids back?
I want my children. Please, just let's go for it. Anything, whatever it takes, please.
Madam, you slept with Mr. Williams Oko 2 weekends before he was supposedly killed in the bomb blast in the US?
Yes.
And this was in February 1996?
Yes. And I gave birth to my set of twins 9 months after.
And then you met husband number 2 after husband number 1 had been killed in the bomb blast.
Objection, my lord. In this case, there is no husband 1 or 2.
Objection sustained. You can reframe your question, defense counsel.
As your lordship pleases. You met Damien 3 weeks after William Oko was supposed to have been killed in the bomb blast.
Yes.
And then you slept with him after your husband was supposed to have some more. I find that very interesting.
I slept with him after he proposed marriage. However, the circumstances that led to my husband's disappearance and the subsequent bomb blast didn't give me time to mourn him. I was angry, I was cross.
I understand. Even in death. Did you tell your husband of your pregnancy?
2 months after we met.
Did you tell him you were formally married?
I didn't have time to tell him. We met, okay, he swept me off my feet. There was no time to tell him anything, and in my condition, in my situation, in my state of mind, I needed a friend, I needed somebody to lean on.
And Damien fitted perfectly as the pawn.
He was not a pawn. We had something going for us, something strong too, until my first husband showed up and...
Order! Go on. I'm finding this very interesting. Interesting story.
Until Bill came.
And now that William or Bill has appeared on the field, you want your husband or reserve husband to go back to his reserve bench?
Look at... I just want my life back. I want my children. I want to be with my children. That's all I'm asking.
Madam, are you aware of the offense known as bigamy?
A woman with 2 husbands and...
No, it's okay. Do you realize that what you've committed is called bigamy?
I thought that one of the reasons we're here is to prove that at the time I married Damien, I didn't know that Bill was
alive. I thought he was dead.
Did you inform your in-laws of the death of your husband during the bomb blast?
I made efforts. I was trying to treat everybody.
Did you tell them that while your husband had died in the bomb blast, that you were carrying his children between?
Everything happened so fast.
That will be all for the witness, my lord.
Thank God for Christianity, Mr. Damien. Because under the African religion, the offense you have just committed would have earned you instant death by hanging. Do you know that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you will not know. You took another man's wife away for 8 years. And you do not know what I'm talking about.
I never did any such thing.
Yes, you did.
Listen. I met Emma in the United States of America. We fell in love. We got married and we came back to Nigeria. And in all the 8 years that we've been married, not for once has she ever told me that she had once been married.
So romantic. Now that you know, you want to drive her away and retain the fruit of a marriage you do not know nothing about. Mr. Damien.
These 2 children are the fruit of my liaison with Emma.
These children are the fruit of your liaison from Emma. These children are the children of Emma. And these same children, are you aware she was pregnant when you took her away from the US?
There was no such thing.
Of course there was.
There was no such thing.
Okay.
A few weeks after I proposed to her, she told me she was pregnant and showed me the medical report. She was not pregnant while we were in the United States. She was not pregnant.
Have you heard the popular saying that it is the only mother of a child, that can truly say, in quotes, that can truly say, Mr. Damien, who truly the father of her child is?
Well, interestingly, medical science has added another person.
I do not know of such a person, Mr. Damien. The only person I know about the mother of these children is telling me and is saying that Mr. William Oko is their rightful father. And I assume you have no objection to that, do you?
Well, my lord, I would like this honorable court to determine the true paternity of these children from that other person. And that other person is a DNA test.
Indeed. That will be all for the defendants, my lord.
The court will adjourn.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, little boy. What is it?
I want to talk to you. I want to talk to my father, my mother, and Uncle Bill.
Would you want to talk to us in private?
No. Right here in your office, in your court.
Well then, Mr. Carfor, can you please step down from the witness stand? Let the gentleman come up. Come in. Come on, my boy. What is it?
Our mother told us that what is happening in our house now is a long story. She promised to tell us all about it when we grow up. But now we know. Now we know that at the end of all this, someone will tell me and my sister that the daddy we used to know is now my uncle. that Uncle Bill, my new daddy. Somebody will tell us that we are now indigenous of Oka and no more Asaba. Our parents taught us not to lie, that lying is for the devil. But one of them is lying right here in this court. I don't know who. When Uncle Bill came to our house, Daddy told us he was a nice man. We played with him, joked with him. I told my friends about my uncle. What do I tell them now that he's claiming to be our new father and taking our mother away?
That's all right, my son. There's one thing I want you to know, and that is the promise I want to make right now, that this court will never give you a wrong daddy. My ruling, in line with the defendant, I hereby order the plaintiff, the defendant, Emma, the mother of the twins, John and Jill, and the twins, to go for a DNA test at St. Nicholas Hospital, Lagos. This will enable the court to reach an incontrovertible decision on who is the real father of the twins. I therefore adjourn to the 25th of May. I rise.
Court!
Still come here?
Yeah, sometimes when I need to think.
And so much sports happen to have anything to do with it. I still love you, Yvonne.
What did you just say?
I said, I have never stopped loving you. Not even for a second.
My lord, the plaintiff traveled to the US to search for greener pastures, just like every other Nigerian. While there, he met and eventually married Emerald. Unfortunately, a month after the wedding, he was wrongfully arrested by the police for bombing an apartment he had entered. His wife, who has just then discovered that she was pregnant, thought he had died in the bomb blast that destroyed the apartment she went to. However, the plaintiff did not die. He was arrested and subsequently jailed for planting the bomb. While in jail, no day passed without him having lovely memories of his wife. He wrote letters and sent messages to her, but all to no avail. Then finally, he was told the wife had gone back to Nigeria. Of course, he was heartbroken, just like every other man who genuinely would be when he's in love. Jailed for life with nobody to turn to, he turned to God. And of course, indeed, God intervened. His case was revisited, and it was discovered that he had been wrongfully accused. So he was discharged and acquitted after 7 years in jail. Yet, God was not through with him. Of all his friends in Nigeria, the Spirit of God led him to Damien. Of all his friends, the Spirit of God took him straight to the only one living with his wife and children. My Lord, it is the Lord's doing, and let's not be seen as asking the Almighty why he had reunited a long-lost family after 8 years. My Lord, Damien was only a custodian that God used. Today we're looking at a case of one man who for 8 years lost his freedom, who for 8 years lost his love, who for 8 years was unaware that he had children. My Lord, today he has gained back his love, he has gained back his freedom. Are we going to deprive him from gaining back his children? I therefore urge this court to give full custody of the children to my client, Mr. William Oko, who is their rightful father. My Lord, this is the address of the plaintiff.
My Lord, this is a clear case of man's inhumanity to man. A man finally finds his long-lost friend and they exchange addresses. After some time, his friend calls him up and tells him he's in jail. A few years later, he calls him up again to tell him that he's been released and he would like to come back home. Without thinking, without even discussing with his wife, the man decides to rehabilitate his friend. He picks him up from the airport, takes him home, feeds him, clothes him, puts shelter over his head, gives him 15,000 naira every month, takes his CV to every company he goes to every time. And what does his friend do? Nothing. A show of ingratitude. Ingratitude. He wants the only thing that his friend loves most in his life. His wife and his children. And naturally the man resists. And what does he do? He takes his friend, the benefactor, to court. And what do we say of the wife who he has married for 8 years? The man has given her access to money, wealth, care, attention, unquestionable fidelity, undying love from her husband to a woman from the blues. A man comes into her house. In less than 2 months, she is caught pants down with him in her matrimonial home. Women have never ceased to amaze me. My Lord, it is obvious that the children, Jill and John, belong to their father, Mr. Damien Okafor. I therefore urge this court to give custody of these children to Mr. Damien Okafor as their biological father. To do contrary will be repugnant to social justice, equity, and good conscience. The defense rests its case.
My judgment. This is a writ of summons filed by the plaintiff, Mr. William Oko, claiming the paternity of the twins, John and Jill, who are presently with the defendant, Mr. Damien Okafor. From the evidence adduced before me and having thoroughly perused the submissions of the learned counsels of both the plaintiff and the defendant, I have come to a conclusion that the issue for determination before this court is 1. The time or period that Emma, the mother of the twins, John and Jill, became pregnant. 2. Is it when she was cohabiting with the plaintiff, Mr. William Oko, or when she was cohabiting with the defendant, Mr. Damien Okafor? But before I proceed further, I must first of all condemn in totality the attitude of Emma, the mother of the twins, in the whole of this mess. She is a woman of no morals, a disgrace to womanhood, who has succeeded in putting her children in a great psychological trauma that will be very, very difficult to erase. Such attitude or behavior from a woman should not be tolerated in a civilized society like ours. The twins, John and Jill, have a right to private and family life as enshrined in Chapter 4, Section 35 of the 1999 Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and should not be tossed around like a coin. From the DNA test carried out, the result shows conclusively and without any shadow of doubt that the father of the twins is none other than the defendant, Mr. Damien Okafor. Consequently, the right and natural place for the twins is their father's home, unless it is proved that their father is irresponsible and unsuitable. If there is anything else, Mother Emma has been proved to be irresponsible and unsuitable to keep the twins. I hereby make an order declaring the defendant, Mr. Damien Okafor, the father of the twins, John and Jill. I also give custody to the defendant with visitation rights during the weekends to their mother, Emma. This is my judgment.
As court pleases. Court!
thinking, oh, we can believe.
And that is not what we are talking about. I'm tired of all this cat and mouse game we're playing, Ben. Or you'll be talking to my lawyer.
It's either you are crazy, stark raving mad, or some demon has possessed you.